Can you hear me? Okay. Lily is going to light the chalice today. Come on up, Lily. Okay, please join me together in saying the words. We light this chalice for the warmth of love, for the light of truth, and for the energy of action. Good morning. My name is Peter Verskor, and I am today's lay worship leader, and my pronouns are he, him, his. I would like to welcome you this morning to South Valley Unitarian Universalist Society. We are an intentionally diverse religious community. All are welcome here. We would first like to extend an especially warm welcome to those of you who are visiting us for the first time. We're so glad you're here. Please make sure to check in with the greeter after the service if you haven't already done so. We would love to get to know you. This is a caring, supportive community. In the chapel at the back of the sanctuary, there is a book to write down your joys and concerns. Please feel free to share a joy or concern there. A member of our caring circle team will follow up with you. Children are always welcome in this sanctuary during the service. If you'd like to have us take care of your little ones during the service, we have a nursery downstairs. We also broadcast the service on closed-circuit TV downstairs in the social hall and the nursery. After the service, everyone is invited downstairs for our monthly pop-up, hosted by the Happenings Hub and the Social Action Council. While you are there, check out the Happenings Hub, where you will learn about the many activities that are part of the South Valley UU Society. In addition, in the order of service, there are announcements that will help you learn about ways to participate in the life of this community. As we begin, I ask that you please place your electronic devices in worship mode. Thank you. I would like to call up Laura Renshaw from the Ministerial Search Committee for an update.
Hi, I'm Laura Renshaw. My pronouns are she and hers. We are a group of 7 people who were selected by the board with input from the congregation. We do things democratically in our congregation because that's who we are. And so we are in a phase right now, we're wrapping up our cottage meeting time to get input from you, the congregation, about what you want to see in our future, what you hope for a minister, how we can work with a minister. Today is the last day of cottage meetings. So there's one after church that's starting at 12:15. So we're having the potluck. You can get your food and bring it and come to that. If you haven't been to one, I really encourage you to stay and come to that. You don't have to be a member to attend, just somebody that cares about South Valley and its future. We are identifying as we go along through the survey that we have, who we've heard from there and who we haven't. And we are tending to skew older. So in order to get parents today, we came up with a fun pumpkin painting activity that's taking place out back behind the church. So kids can stay and have fun things to do while parents, and not just parents, but anybody can stay and come to that cottage meeting. I want to thank everybody that's participated so far. We've had a lot of people take the survey and a lot of people attend cottage meetings, and thank you very much to those of you who have done that. We may be looking at some focus groups because, again, you're charged with making sure that we get a good balance that we've heard from all of our demographics. And so with that in mind, we may be reaching out in the coming weeks. If we haven't heard from you, we may reach out and try to pull some small groups together. For example, we have a young adult focus group coming up on Friday, October 25th at 7 o'clock at Peggy Montrone's house. It's going to be a fun party atmosphere. Anybody that's not middle-aged, under the middle-age range, is welcome to come to that. And so we'll be sending out more information and details on that as well. The survey is still open for a couple more days. I don't think the link's in your order of service, but on the poster at the back of the sanctuary and on the poster in the social hall is the link to the survey. You can see me or one of the folks with the yellow ribbon name tag. And I think we can get the link back up on the website to try and, where our goal was 100. I think, does anybody know the last count? 60 some? So we still want to hear from more people. Did I get everything, you guys? Anything I left out? Oh, I've got a hand raised. I'll talk to you in a minute. Thank you.
Please turn and greet your neighbor and welcome them into worship.
Adults who brought kids today who haven't been registered, if you've been registered, you got an email from me with an info packet. If you haven't gotten that, please come downstairs and register the children who are with you today so we can have a day of fun. And I'm not going to tell the story today. One of our high school youth, Max, is going to tell the story. And he's going to share a story called I'm Gonna Like Me. Are you ready, Max?
I'm gonna like me when I jump out of bed from my giant big toe to the braids on my head. I'm going to like me when I burn in sleep. the space in my mouth where my 2 teeth used to be. I'm gonna like me wearing flowers and plaid, that I have my own style, I don't follow some fad. I'm gonna like me when I climb on a wave, as the dust pulls away and I'm feeling so brave. I'm gonna like me when I'm called on to stand. I know all my letters like the back of my hand. I'm gonna like me when my answer is wrong, like thinking my ruler was 10 inches long. I'm gonna like me when I'm sharing my lunch, because just like bananas, friends come to lunch. I'm gonna like me when I jump up so high, I'll twist and I'll stretch straight up into the sky. I'm gonna like me when I fall down and get hurt and mess up my elbows and pebbles and dirt. I'm gonna like me when I don't run so fast, and then they pick teams and I'm chosen last. I'm gonna like me when I do the right thing and return what I found, even when it's a ring. I'm gonna like me when I'm feeling strong. I'll walk with a smile, I'm swinging, legs long. I'm gonna like me when I sit with my mom and make a get well card for my sick friend, Tom. I'm gonna like me when I eat something new, even if Grandma makes octopus stew. I'm gonna like me when I make a mistake and put out the candles on Dad's birthday cake. I'm gonna like me when I open the box and smile and say thanks, even though I got socks. I'm gonna like me when I try a new task. I bring in a plate before I'm asked. I'm gonna like me when I clean in a flash and play with my brother and take out the trash. I'm gonna like me when I cuddle up tight and know as I'm sleeping I'm safe and alright. I'm gonna like me because I'm loved and I know it. And liking myself is the best way to show it. I'm gonna like me, I already do, but enough about me. How about you?
Hi, thank you, Max. I love this story because it reminds us that even when we're maybe not doing things that we like about ourselves, or maybe even you feel something about ourselves that we're worried other people might not like, we can still like ourselves. And so we're gonna head downstairs. Ms. Lorelei's at the back ready for you, so let's head on down for your RE time. Thank you, Max.
I'll go and meet you at the car.
So nice to see so many children. Let's hold a moment of silence here together. O Holy One, Spirit of love within us, we ask that you be here in the sanctuary today as we contemplate what it means to live fully, authentically, bravely. Many of us grew up in faith traditions that told us that who we are is not good enough. It is wrong. That our mere existence for being who we are is an affront to the holy. Whether it is our sexual orientation, gender identity, the way we question religious ideas, the way we have chosen to live lives different than what we were taught as children, many of us carry stories about not fitting in, not being loved, not being able to be fully ourselves. We came to this faith tradition, Unitarian Universalism, seeking refuge in a place we could be all of who we are. Here in this particular faith community, we are grateful to be affirmed and loved, healed and made whole. Here in this space, we bring our broken hearts, our whole selves, knowing that we do not have to change who we are to have dignity and worth. As we worship together, let us remember that being inclusive means everyone. It means we make space for who is not yet in the room, and we prepare a way for them. Spirit of kindness within us that we don't always remember to act from. Be with us today and always as we experience healing in our own hearts and offer that same healing support to others. We thank you for this time together. May it be a blessing for all gathered here and for those joining us virtually. May it be so. Amen. From your seats, let us sing together number 1011, Return Again, in your teal hymnal. I hope I didn't pronounce that wrong. He's going to tell us his South Valley story.
Good morning. I've spent hours thinking about this talk. I made drafts and lists and diagrams and research and color-coded everything by topic. And then I started all from scratch. I just wanted to show you the color coding is right here. Right. So I decided to start with the conclusion. When I think about South Valley, two feelings predominate: discomfort and challenge. And I thought I'd write these out, so I'm going to talk about discomfort and challenge. All right. In my discomfort area, personal identity, and the other topic is theology. Even though I am out as a gay man, sometimes, but not usually, I'm the only out gay man I see here. But we have, among all our attendees, many LGBTQIA and non-binary individuals. Yet I sometimes still feel like I'm on the fringes. I mean, many of us are married with a huge focus on children. Women are busily chatting with other women. I see men, although I see less of this than with the women, discussing politics or new ideas for us. And yes, some personal topics are discussed. I still see a lot of people on the fringes. Maybe they're not quite sure where or how to fit in. My other main area of discomfort is theology. Now, I visualize my theological exposure through the picture of a pendulum. You can see this pendulum swing from the right all the way the other way to the left. So you can better understand, I attended First Christian Reformed Church as a very small child, age 3, through age 23. I did a bit of research on the Christian Reformed Church in America. The first main point of doctrine, and I quote, the first main point of doctrine is the doctrine of eternal election, which is commonly called predestination. This doctrine has been in place since 1619, or possibly earlier. Only certain chosen or elected individuals will have eternal life. The non-elected will go to eternal punishment. This Christian Reformed Church doctrine elucidates this point with utmost clarity, citing chapter and verse. So, what do I believe? I believe there is a creator of the universe. I hope there is an afterlife of joy, happiness, and peace. But I don't know if there is. The other feeling I get here is challenge. So to answer the original question, why do I come to South Valley? Well, I have 3 answers. Why do I come here? What does South Valley, 3 questions. Why do I come here? What does South Valley do to or for me, as my high school algebra teacher would sometimes say? And what does South Valley offer to its attendees? And what do we offer to the outside world? By choosing good, doing good, we cannot even begin to heal the world's pain, but we can certainly try. When we meet together, we can be real. We don't have to hide in closets. We can and do and will feel loved. As for me, whether I attend First Christian Reformed Church or South Valley, I'm engaged in a lifelong process of learning. I can choose good over evil. I guess I'm still searching for my truth. Thanks. Okay, just a minute. I need to find out where I am again. We're at the offering. It is our practice here at South Valley to split our worship service offerings with a charitable organization or program that aligns with our values and principles. For September and October, it will go to VOA Center for Women and Children, which provides safety and support for homeless and low-income women who are withdrawing from alcohol and drugs. The center is a 30-bed social model where women can complete the detoxification process, take care of their children, and move towards self-sufficiency. Women are connected to needed resources such as substance abuse treatment and recovery-focused support groups that have the opportunity to work in the on-site garden. Will you join me in saying the words printed in the order of service for our offering? We are this church. We are its hands, its heart, its voice. Together we share the love of this community and sustain sustained with our gifts.
Hi, I just want to say a quick word about my outfit. I'm wearing a traditional pipilo. It's a Mexican, something indigenous women wear. I'm 25% indigenous Mexican, so this is my pride outfit.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, this place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through the back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you, and you're